Hi guys, I want to show you something. I've been noticing that you're filling the classification justification very often, and there are some cases where it wasn't needed. It's just the way we are using the system. So I want to show you something. Look, I'm going to call myself. Right now, the classification for myself is not contacted, right? There are a lot of fields here that are usually hidden, but I needed to show you this. It's okay, you can look at them. We usually just hide them so they don't get in the way. Okay, I'm gonna end this call. Oh wait, I never actually picked up. Let's try again. And I'm actually going to pick up this time. Call, answer the phone. Okay, 3 seconds, that's enough. Okay, now what I want to show you. This is what you're usually doing. You're calling the lead, in this case it's me, and then you're ending the call. I think that you are clicking on done, right? And then you are trying to change the classification to contacted. But that is asking you for the classification justification, even though you just call them. The reason why this is happening is because when you make a call, like a new call, for example, this one, outgoing to call that it was just now, that call is going to trigger a workflow that is going to automatically update these fields, the last phone contact and the last phone contact since last call task, which is pretty much the same. So I just emptied this for this example, but I want to show you what happens if I refresh the site. Since the workflow has already run when I made the call, now this field is not empty anymore. So this field is pretty much a way to know if you actually did make the call after you got the task to call them, because it has the date when you call them and it's after the last call task. Right, and since I just refreshed the site and the call triggered the workflow, this field is not empty anymore. So now I can change the classification to contacted. I can save this, and it doesn't ask me for the classification justification. So what am I saying? Pretty simple. Just when you make a call and you click on done, make sure to refresh the site. Refresh it just like this to make sure that this secret field updates, and that allows you to fill in the classification without the need of setting up of filling in the classification justification. Second way of doing this, I'm going to show you. I'm going to delete this again to trigger the same workflow. Oh wait, I need to change the other one first. So I'm going to change this to not contacted, just so I can give the example again. The second way of doing this, refresh. Well, I don't need to refresh, but just in case. So I'm going to call myself again. Calling. It should be ringing about now. Answer the phone. 3 seconds, that's more than enough. 1 second would be enough too. Now, the second way is, instead of clicking on the done button, click on add call details, and on the answered by field, this one, select if it was a person or if it was a voicemail. If it was a person, you're not going to be able to say that it was a voicemail because, you know, common sense. But you can specify that it was, for example, I don't know, a voicemail, and you did leave a message on the machine. When you click on add, then you can click done. That is going to save the call, and it doesn't change anything right away. It's still not contacted, but if I refresh the site, and I know it sucks to have to refresh every time, I'm going to ask Zoho about this. Maybe there's a better way, but I don't know. The classification just changed to attempted to contact. See, and this field updated too. The whole point is that I didn't need to specify the classification justification because there is a workflow that depends on that answered by field from the calls that is going to change the classification automatically. So for example, if I made a call, and actually I think I can show you. Look, I'm gonna call myself. Can I? I think I can. Let's see. I'm gonna call myself, ringing, end call. This time, instead of voicemail, I'm going to select that it was answered by a person. Add, done, refresh. So as you can see, this refreshing thing is pretty important. See, now the classification automatically changed to contacted, and you pretty much don't need to do anything else. So I think it's a little faster. So anyway, either way you do it, either using those fields or not using them, make sure to remember to refresh the lead page after you make the call, so you don't have to deal with that headache of having to fill in the classification justification. I am seeing that you are filling it in a lot of cases where it wasn't actually needed. So I'm very sorry that this happened. I didn't notice before. So let me know if you have any thoughts or ideas or any questions you may have. So that's what I wanted to show you today. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm always here to help you. I hope everybody's doing fine, and have a nice day. Bye.